Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle Spieler. If you are new here, I'm a 30-year pro makeup artist. I'm creator of Mature Makeup Masterclass. It's a course on 23 videos on mature technique. You can always check out that link. Okay, so you're in for a treat today because I've done Seint videos for 2.5 years and I'm pretty sick of my face, okay? And you've seen me do it all. I mean, I don't think there's anything under the Seint sun that I have not done. But one of our very own members, Jackie, was coming to town and she said, you know, I know it's a long shot, but is there any way you could come to the hotel and do my makeup? And I remember Jackie because, hold on, let me fix this. It drives me nuts. Okay. I remember Jackie because I remember her having trouble covering her dark circles. And she's an absolutely beautiful woman. And I said, well, let me see if it can work out. And it just turned out like originally we had planned to get together on a Thursday. And I said, I can't. My daughter and I share a car. How about Friday? She's like, perfect. So what made it fun is that she's in town for a big conference, education conference, and they're all going to Broadway Street tonight where all the honky tonks are. And it's crowded. It's like Disneyland on the busiest day you've ever been. And so I went to the hotel and it was just so much fun to do somebody else's face. And when I tell you I'm so tired right now because I got to bed too late last night. But when I tell you that I am like happy today, like I have a lightness, I have a happiness, and that's because someone was in my makeup chair. And she even said, you know, I would really love to see more mature women in your videos. And I'm like, girl, me too. It's really hard to find models. And when someone commits to it, things come up. Like I was supposed to do Marita's makeup tomorrow. Many of you know Marita. She's in our Seint. She's in the Look Good Close-Up Club. She used to sell Seint. Maybe she still does, but she was a Seint artist, and she's just always been a huge supporter and encourager. And she has been wearing Seint much longer than me, and she doesn't live far from Nashville. And we were going to get together and do a video together. And her aunt got very sick, and she's flying out to be just a sweetheart, you know, just a loving family member taking care of her aunt. So things come up, you know, things come up. I've had other people who wanted to be a model in my chair, but like they look like me, you know, it's like a white blonde woman, or, you know, copper. Well, not really copper, but you know what I mean? Like someone with lighter, warm hair, or yet another blonde, mature woman. And we've seen that. We've seen that. I'm trying to find women of different ethnicities. And I'm not saying I won't cycle back to doing more Caucasian women, but it's just really nice to find people with a little bit of diversity that maybe have some things they're struggling with on their face that maybe I don't, you know, because it's all a teaching moment. So I don't know how great this video is going to be. It is shot in portrait, so you're going to see it like this. I don't know how good the audio is because I haven't been able to go back, but I wanted to shoot at least the intro of the video to introduce you to what we're doing today. I do a full face of makeup on her, but I break it up because you don't need to see eyes. Plus, I did her eyes a little bit fun and heavier because she's going out tonight on Broadway. And I gave her like some shimmer, and I gave her a heavier eyeliner, and I gave her half lash, and I gave her like a little rhinestone here and here. And she loved it. You know, unfortunately, she had to go back to her conference at 1 p.m. So I'm sure she was going to stand out, but she's so cute. She had the confidence to pull that off. It was really makeup for tonight. So it was lovely meeting her. And the beautiful thing is you are going to see how I covered her dark under eye circles with Demi. And I'm really excited for you to see this because it's something that it's very hard to show on myself. And it does work. It can be crazy looking. It can be a little scary, but I want to show you how I did it on her because she loved it. I loved it. And then when we took a picture together on the way out. Like, she squealed at how pretty her skin is. Of course, her skin was pretty anyway, but Demi is just so pretty. It's so pretty. Okay, anyway, enjoy my video with beautiful Jackie, and I'll come back in the end and wrap it all up for you. And I hope you really learn a lot today about Demi.
Who is this? Jackie? Tell us about yourself.
First of all, I am here in Nashville from Miami.
And no, look, we don't have white cowboy boots.
No, I know.
Yay.
Am I the only one? I am.
Yeah, you are, and you actually look amazing.
The only one. Thank you so much. And I'm here on a conference, but so excited to get my Seint makeup done.
I know.
Today by Michelle.
It just worked out. It just was
amazing.
Serendipitous.
It really was. It was. And I'm just excited to learn about this product that I love, that I'm already in love with, but really application and technique and all the expertise that comes with a good close-up club.
Now, tell us your age.
I'm 48. I just turned 48
Gorgeous.
last week.
Look at this skin. This girl took care of her skin. I'm proud of you.
Yes.
But what is your pain point?
So my pain point is definitely under my under eye circles.
Okay. Look up to the ceiling just with your eyes. Okay, so this is not bad under eye circles. I think this is really, really common, especially for any type of Latin or, you know, Italian, some European, more Latin European. This is very common to have this degree of darkness under the eye just hereditarily. And I'm sure even with all of your skincare and drinking a lot of water, you still are left with dark circles. Absolutely. It's just part of your heritage, and we are going to correct that today. But quickly, now these are gorgeous. So you said you use a lot of sandy and mango. And mango. What is this? Is that white peach?
I had a little papelito, a little paper somewhere in there.
Let's see.
Is it?
Oh, it's Versailles. Oh, girl, Versailles is way too light for you. Yeah. Oh, you have them in order. These all came
with the artist.
They came with the artist kit. So here's Sandy right here. I love it. Okay.
Yeah.
And then we have mango, and we have okay.
Yes.
How do you love the contours? Be totally honest.
I will. I tend to not contour a whole lot, just because it's my preference. I do, you know, under my jaw, but not so much on the face. Some of the contour I think I've used the most is maybe indigo.
Yes, indigo's nicer. It doesn't get too patchy or blotchy.
Right.
Astoria, I find, gets very blotchy. Is this Angel? What's this color?
I think it is Angel.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Yes, and it is a very pretty color. And I don't tend to use them very often. Michelle. Like, I really would love to feel more comfortable using all of them. I end up ending up using like mango, the sandy, and then the blush of the week. And so I'd love to kind of expand my repertoire.
And look, I don't have good lighting on you right now, and so we can truly see some darkness under the eyes. And again, that is not bad darkness. I mean, you might be thinking, well, speak for yourself, Michelle. I have to live with it. But
that's how you feel when you have them.
What's nice is when we put see, if we walked around, look at this. If we walked around with Oprah lighting, look at that, that's so French. You would never need makeup under your eyes. That is so beautiful. If we had Oprah lighting following us around everywhere, but we don't. So we have to do the things, right? We just have to do
all the things.
Okay, let's get started. Okay, now I brought my own kit. I have my own pro kit over here with 0 Seint in it because I told Jackie to have all her Seint here. I did bring my Demi palette though, my professional Demi palette, but we are going to go into her under eyes with a little bit of Caffeine Eye Cream by Inky List and just let that really get nice. I guess I shouldn't stand in front of you when I'm filming you.
Let's see if you want me to kind of angle.
No, you're fine. I'm used to working on the side of people too.
It feels like, I don't know about you, but even in my profession, I've had to like level up all of my just editing and you know, the types of pictures I'm taking, all of like I find myself looking at YouTubes for all of this kind of stuff.
Oh, like on how to shoot and like, do lighting.
Voiceover here. And like, you know.
This is Remedy. Dr. Shah is a derm doctor on TikTok. He created a new brand called Remedy. This is his all-in-one lip treatment. I want you to put that on your lips. just so we have nice hydrated lips. And then I'm giving that to you. You get to keep that. And I think it's really nice. I don't know. I haven't used it, but I haven't really. You might have to squeeze it hard. Yeah, there you go. Yes.
It feels very more like.
Does it feel good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, awesome.
It does.
It's important as we get. Your nails are so pretty. Mine, I took all mine off, and then I'm like,
I know.
And then
the struggle is real.
Oh my gosh, I saw myself in a video this week, and I'm like, okay, I made an appointment tomorrow, 12 noon. I'm getting them back on.
The struggle is real. I know.
Okay, so I'm gonna get out a little bit of some skincare, and let's see where. Here we go. I love Embryolisse. I love it. I've used this on, I'm going to take off my wedding rings. I use this on everybody in my chair because it is a moisturizer and primer in one, and it goes great under Seint. Mm-hmm. And Jackie, you have gorgeous skin.
Oh, thank you.
What do you do? What is your regimen for morning under makeup?
So for morning under makeup, I always start with, I used to wash my face, but now I just splash it with water.
That's fine.
Which my face tends to be dry, so I want to keep some of my kind of face oils. But I will use vitamin C with a vitamin C serum.
Excellent.
And always, I always use sunblock. I've been using the Biore that you suggested, which acts as kind of like that primer.
The Biore UV, yeah, it's nice. Now you're not really outdoors today, so I'm not doing a sunscreen on you, so I'm being the biggest hypocrite ever because I always put
So we are indoors and my face feels safe.
Yes.
So we're good.
And then we're gonna do a little Aquaphor in all my favorite places.
Love it.
We love a little bit around the nose. Jackie has no texture. Her pores are almost invisible. And then look up to the ceiling and blink whenever you need to. Just doing a little bit of Aquaphor around the eyes. I'm going a little heavy because we're doing eyes first, and then I'm gonna wipe off any messy makeup that we drop, and then you'll just be left with a little bit of Aquaphor. Okay, what are we wearing today and tonight? Are you dressing up tonight?
This evening we're going to be having dinner at, is it Miranda Lambert's Rosa Cantina at one of the honky tonks, so we're going to go be on Broadway.
You're going to Broadway tonight?
Yeah. So I'm going from here to like fun out of town.
Snap.
I know.
Okay.
So I got a cute pair like little Zara cropped jeans. And a little kind of little flannel top.
Okay, cool. Are you cool with wearing fake lashes?
Yes.
We're gonna do it. Okay, we're doing eye makeup first. I'm gonna do, so look at these beautiful eyes. We gotta look at these beautiful eyes. So pretty. She's going out tonight. She's going to honky tonk bars.
I sure am.
So we're going a little glam on the eyes. And now we're gonna do under eyes. And this is the part I really want people to see. Okay, so we'll keep it right there because I can always zoom in. Okay, so I am going to go in with 07, which is this bright orange, and it always scares people, but let me tell you, do I want to use your brush? I might use your bright brush. I might use her bright brush.
They're all clean.
And we're going to take a little bit of 07, and then I like to use the back of my hand as a palette to warm it up. I can't do this on a union job, but I can do this on a personal job. We're gonna warm it up, and you're gonna look into the light. Yep, right there, and blink whenever you need to. So we're gonna paint over any area that I see a little bit of darkness. And it's okay if you see a little bit of orange. I think people are really afraid of this color, and I get it, but this is how I have done under eyes my entire, well, maybe not the first 5 years of my career, but definitely 10 years into my career, I learned how to work with the darkest under eyes you've ever seen in your life, including Indian women who get almost like a black purple under their eyes.
And it's so over the darkest spots where you're going. Not the tear trough, which is, I think I was using 03 a lot on the tear trough.
Yeah, and a lot of women will say, you know, it's not really covering the darkness in my tear trough, and it's like, okay, that's good to know. That means 03 is not enough color for your darkness. we need the orange to cancel out the dark. Okay, so we have the orange right up in here, which has a little bit of darkness. And we're not gonna leave it. You can see a little bit. And then we have a little bit of orange right here. And then a little bit right here. Now she's not dark all through here, so we're not gonna put that. And then we have a little bit of darkness right here. So I'm going in with a little, okay, and now look at me. Okay, so already you can tell that it's not as dark as right here, but now we're gonna finish. We went in on this side too, and I was showing, so Jackie looked in the mirror and she's like, this, I would never do this at home. It doesn't look right. And it shouldn't at first, because you're putting the orange, the 07, or if you're darker skinned, the R7, which is bright red. You're putting it just where the darkness is, and you're going to see some orange, but the orange is going to cancel the darkness, and now we can layer something lighter over it to match. Okay, more to come. Okay, so Miss Jackie uses a little bit of mango on her cheeks. She has the tiniest bit of melasma, which I can't see, so that's good. That means you're knocking it back. But we do have some redness right through here, and by redness, I mean it's really light. So we're just gonna put it on around the nose. I'm gonna go down the center of the nose. And then we're gonna go in with some, maybe a little bit of sandy, because she is olive toned. This is where I wish Seint made deeper olive tones, but they don't. They make deeper tones that have orange, and not everyone needs orange. But I'm gonna put that on her skin, and I'm gonna bring you in a minute, because I want you to see, I'm putting it on kind of heavy because I'm gonna leave it there to warm it up. Only because she's going out tonight. But she wears her own makeup you wear it really nice and light and sheer, right?
I do.
And she has cute little freckles, and she likes some of her freckles to show through, and I am in total accordance with that. I love that look. Okay, okay. Now, I'm going to show you what this looks like close up. So I have it placed on her nose and her cheeks, her chin, where she has a little bit of redness. And I put it on thick a little bit, just in those areas. I'm going to let it warm up to her skin for a minute, and I'm going to go in with Sandy. So I'm going to use this side of the, do you use bronzer on that? That's okay. I want to use this side of the detail brush because I love this, how it's fluffy and small. And I'm going to go in with Sandy, which is one of our true olive tones. Sandy and June are true olive tones, and we need more. We just need more olive tones. Now, she also has told me that she doesn't see Sandy, and she's not even sure if it's working. And she just nailed it right there by saying, I don't see it. That means it's your perfect match. But I don't think Sandy would do as well as Mango in some of her areas where she has maybe a little bit more freckles and some sunspots. But yeah, I mean, I don't even see that. That's amazing. That means it's your perfect color. And I'm not going to take it to the top of the forehead because we're going to do a little bit of bronzer up there, so we don't need to layer it. But oh my gosh, it literally disappeared. It looks like I'm putting nothing on her face. And that's because Sandy is like the perfect shade. It's just beautiful. Okay, now we're gonna start blending everything. I have her makeup on and it's beautiful and her skin is gorgeous, and now I'm gonna bounce it with a sponge, a damp sponge. So might as well just, oh perfect. Okay, so I'm just lightly, and this also helps pick up any excess. So if I was heavy-handed in some areas, this is just going to allow, and look, I'm even going up into the little orangey 07 area. So fun to do someone else's makeup.
so glad that I get to be this person.
I'm so glad you reached out and you were like, you weren't worried about like.
I know. My friends were like, you damn. I was like, yeah, she's probably gonna think I'm some rando, like from nowhere, like what? But yes, I'm so lucky. I feel like so blessed.
Me too.
I really do.
Me too. I've been looking forward to this.
Yeah, and it was like it lines up.
It did. And for anyone who has reached out for me before, and I said no, I can't do it. You know, it's just we were talking about. It's just one of those things that just the timing worked out. It was just meant to be, and we're just going to roll with it. But I can't always meet with people who come into town, but this just worked out.
It really did.
Okay, I want you to look in the mirror and be 100% honest. Is that a good amount of coverage? Like, do you feel okay with that? And don't look at under the eyes because we haven't done under the eyes yet.
No, everything else is perfect. And I love it's not like, I know we love glazed donuts.
Yeah.
I do too. Yeah. But I think it looks sheer and it looks luminous and it looks bouncy and healthy. And
I call it creamy radiant.
Creamy radiant.
It's creamy radiant and very beautiful. Skin-like.
It looks like healthy skin.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. Okay, now we're going to go in for under eyes. Okay, now I'm going to go in with some 03 on this fluffy brush, the spot brush. And again, I'm going to warm it up on the back of my hand.
I don't think I've used it yet, Michelle, so you might have to get in there. Sometimes they get a little...
No, it's coming off. It's picking up really well. I'm just really warming it up. Okay, we're going to go into the under eyes. Okay, so already I knocked back the orange by just going in that little area with some 03. And this brush is super light. I'm going to go right in this outer corner here where there's this little tiny bit of darkness. And you can always pat it with your finger. Okay, we'll do the other part in a minute. Okay, and look at that under eye. That is gorgeous, and it looks like, look up to the ceiling. It has a beautiful sheen. We're gonna set it in a few minutes, but the darkness is gone, look at that. And that's just with a little 03 over it with that fluffy brush. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to take setting spray, and I am going to do, you know what, we're gonna do my friend Melanie Mills because it's right here, and I freaking love Melanie. And we're gonna spray it right here, and I'm going to take this nice damp sponge, and I'm gonna pick up a little bit, and we're gonna go under the eyes. So look up to the ceiling. Anything feel weird or burn or anything?
I had a little bit of a little...
Do you have a little
Little
tingle?
Yeah, a little tingle, but it's totally powering through that because I know that this works and it's going to be a long night.
Yeah.
And it's not too bad, no. No, it's fine.
Okay, we're gonna do the tiniest bit. Okay, she has my favorite blush in the world, R5, which they got rid of. And I have a problem with that Seint, so I need all the soldiers to get out there. Okay, now do you like it in the apple and then extend it out? Okay.
I do.
So give me a smile. You do have a good apple. Cute.
I love it. I love that blush.
I love it too. It's
my daily.
It's my very favorite blush. And the fact that they got rid of it, I could just spit. I'm just so mad as a hornet about it.
I know.
It's so good and it lasts so much longer than Dahlia.
It's beautiful. It really does.
Does that feel good?
Yes. It looks.
Look in the mirror.
Beautiful.
Is that
so pretty?
That feels good.
I feel like I'm ready for like.
Girl, you're ready for Miss America. Screw those little college girls.
Forget this, right?
I don't even feel like you need a highlighter unless you come back to the room later and you're like, oh, I'm going out tonight. I need a little highlighter. We haven't even done bronzer yet. Okay, we're going to do it real quick. We're going to do a little Bella. Bella.
Bella is so, oh God, Bella is so beautiful. I could just do Bella on any old day.
Yep.
My little lip gloss and just a little mascara and I'm good.
And we're not, I wasn't sure if we were going to do contour or not, but I think because we played up the eyes and we're wearing lashes,
Yeah.
I don't think you need contour.
No.
And I'm also gluing a gem on her face because she's going to honky tonk.
And there's a whole there's the business of a conference beforehand, so I may be over the top if I had some contouring.
Yeah,
okay.
we don't want to get too crazy here.
I love the idea of a gem, though.
Yeah, just one.
I love
one
it.
little gem to say, look at me, I'm special.
I love it.
A little bit on the nose because she is from Miami, so we got to represent.
Absolutely.
She doesn't go in the sun, so we got to make it look.
We got to make the sun-kissed.
Her neck is gorgeous. Like what? This is you're not 48. No girl. No
yes,
girl.
honey. Since last week,
Amazing.
All of 48 in a week.
Gorgeous. And then I like to go back to the foundation brush and just tap around the blush a little bit because I want to see it, but I want it to look like it's peeking through. Got a little crazy with the bronzer. And then I also blend the bronzer out. And then we're gonna get the lighter. We're gonna get a little bit of sandy. And now we're gonna use the new powder because Jackie has not used it yet and it is so gorgeous. I do the same thing I do with bronzer is I get 2 of them and I put them in here because they're kind of on the soft side and I want them to stay nice, okay? And I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna strategically powder her. This is a blurring powder, so it's going to blur her pores even though you can barely see Jackie's pores. And it's gonna give her this candle-like glow without looking pearly or frosty or disco-y. It's just like the best powder. I'm not going around the eyes because I want the eyes to stay demi and hydrated. Let me see. Oh my gosh, look at that powder. Look at that in the mirror. Do you love it?
Oh my gosh, Michelle, this is beautiful.
It's just it's so glowy.
Pretty.
It's so glowy. I'm telling you, I've done a side-by-side comparison with Hourglass, and it's even prettier than Hourglass powder.
Yeah.
Because it creates this like beautiful, you literally look like you're in a candlelight dinner at all time.
It's gorgeous. It's like a little sheen. It's just very, very pretty.
I love it.
At a close-up, is there anything you would change? Like, look in the mirror, tell me if anything you want to lighten, darken, change, because you're not going to hurt my feelings.
No, absolutely not. I think I'm ready for Broadway now.
You're ready for your close-up, Mr.
right
DeMille.
now. No, I love it.
We did the tiniest little, look at these little crystals, little half magic. So it'll just be cute tonight when she's out on Broadway.
Absolutely.
We stayed with the nude lip. We're not going to contour because we have a heavier eye and we're not harlots. We're just going to be pretty and creamy and radiant.
Absolutely.
It's so fun. This was so much fun.
Thank you, Michelle. I am so
you.
happy with it. And this sparkle is everything. I'm
Yay.
thrilled.
Okay, cool. Gorgeous. Okay, so it wasn't the best quality, but could everyone please thank Jackie in comments? I'm so glad it worked out. We had so much fun together. I have a little goodie package coming her way. Plus, I stole one of her spot brushes, so I had to wash it and return it to her. I threw some goodies in there. And I hope that helps. Like, again, it wasn't the best quality, but I think you get the gist, and I think you can see like how I work with the client. I ask a lot of questions. I try things. If something's not working, we remove it and try something else. But Jackie was a dream to work with, and I hope that you can see now how important 07 is. It's like a bright orange. It's like this color orange. It's so important to cancel the darkness, and then you can put 03 on top or even your highlight color on top. but you have to knock back that darkness. Long before I ever worked with Seint or any other cream foundation, we always would knock back darkness with orange or red and then build on top of it. But it would look layered, and on mature people, it wasn't always pretty. Well, now we have a pretty solution. Many of you also have emailed me in the past week. Seint has kind of been gaslighting us. They're telling us that instead of NR1, and if you're new here, I'm so sorry that you are not going to experience NR1. I'm really hoping that they are going to change that. But it's this beautiful light taupe demi cream corrector, we call it now, that just kind of like balances the whole under eye. It makes puffy areas recede. It makes dark areas look more, well, less depth, less dark. It just balances. And we call it the magic shade, NR1. And we woke up one day and it was gone. So was R5, my favorite blush. It's Jackie's favorite blush. So I told many of you to please email the company, and maybe as an army for NR1, maybe we can prompt some change or prompt some action. And everyone started getting these emails from Seint saying, if you take Aspen and mix it with Palace, you have NR1. No, you don't. No, you don't. This is why I cannot stand seeing dupes on social media or dupes on YouTube. It's never a dupe. It's never a dupe. And so I emailed them today, and I, in a nice way, kind of demanded some answers and why they would take that away. Is it a supply chain? Is there an ingredient or a color in there they can no longer get? Or did they just not see it as a valuable SKU number? And I reminded them how much demi I've sold in the last 3 years, and that mature women love that color. It's a beautiful color on mature women. So I'll let you know what they say, but I say we just keep up. We just keep bombarding them with emails until they give us what we want in R1 and maybe R5. I would love to see R5 back as a blush. I think that's it today. Thank you so much. Was there one more thing I was going to mention about Seint? Gosh, I don't think I can think. I had something that I was going to mention at the end of the video, and I do not remember what it is. I don't know. Hey, I got my nails put back on. That's not what I was going to tell you. Okay, well, I hope that helps. It was a fun video for me, and it was fun for Jackie, and I hope it was fun for you. I will do my best to find more models to work on, but it's so much harder than you think because, you know, there's just conflicting schedules. And I have a lot of Caucasian women wanting to be in my chair, but I'm Caucasian, so I'd like to mix it up with a little bit more ethnicity or deeper skin, or even just women who are maybe light to medium skin, but have darker hair or have real sun damage that they're trying to correct. And I'll do my best. I promise I will do my best, okay? Thank you so much for being here. I love you. God loves you. And I will see you next week. Next week, if I don't have a model, then next week I'm going to do an updated step-by-step Seint video. I haven't done a step-by-step in about a year. And for my new people, I want to do a step-by-step and then omit colors that we no longer sell, because that's not fair to put NR1 under my eye and then we can't even offer it. So I will be doing a new step-by-step video. And also I'm starting to notice some shades are off. Some shades are off. I opened a new Athens today and I almost fell on the floor. There's no way that's Athens. It's got way too much gold in it. And what was beautiful about Athens when we launched it 1.5 years ago is it was a really cool neutral, almost like a beigey putty neutral color. And today I opened a brand new one and it looks gold. And I'm like, what the, listen, I just sent Seint a huge email to my liaison there, because there's some things that are, I don't know, falling through the cracks. And I don't even know how much Kara knows about it. I'll keep you posted, but something's wrong with Athens. It doesn't look like Athens. And Hazel was starting to look less bricky. The beautiful thing about Hazel is it's great for women that have more bricky color down here on their chest, because there's nothing worse than having a golden face, but then you're all reddish, reddy and bricky down here and tan, and then you've got this disconnect. So hazel's such a beautiful color for women that have a little bit more bricky tan right here. And I looked at a hazel today and I'm like, that's not as bricky as it used to be. That's starting to look gold. I can't even. Okay, I'll keep you posted. Bye for now.